Hello everyone, this is TSET ABCD and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. So playing the base game for my Road to Top 10 series and I'm in the second position here. Noticing that there is not a lot of ore available, quite a good amount of wheat, also not a lot of wood apart from the 9 tile. So something like 634 could be a desirable first placement. The only problem is wood and ore generally don't coordinate too well. 6 9 10 is also a good spot. I like 8 5 3 here, grabbing the best wheat, a strong sheep and some ore. 9 5 10 is an option as well. The problem with 634 is you have access to the wheat port, but at this point, at my first placement, I don't have any wheat production. I should be able to get some if I go for 634. Okay, so here 9 5 10 is open for me. Do I just go for it? So I'm also noticing that there are only two wheat sheep spots on this board. So if I go for 634, I will have to either give up on wheat or sheep when it comes back to me. Surely not something that I want to do here. I mean 9 5 10 is still a good option. And I can even get something like 3 4 as my second placement. I have access to the wood port, which is not too useful. Maybe I just point to the left, try and get a settlement on the 3:1 port. Yeah, the brick port on this board is not too strong. And the sheep port is, uh, yeah, it's on the 11 12 tile, so it's not too useful as well. I mean, the wheat port can be useful, but getting access to the wheat port is not easy. Getting access to a lot of wheat is not easy. Yeah. I'm still considering 8 5 10 6 3 4, but I'm thinking, should I just go for 9 5 10 here? I do get, actually, on second thought, there is a lot of wheat, right? Maybe I go for 8 3 10 here. I give up on brick, but I should be able to get some wheat when it comes back to me. And because I've gone for 8 3 10, I think pointing right makes more sense. Get access to the 3:1 port. Maybe the wood port. Wood port does not come into handy, but let's see. So I'm also thinking something like 9 3 11, 9 4 11 might be an option. So red here might just go for something like, actually red can easily just go for 6 3 4. Wow, I'm surprised. Because if red goes for 6 3 4, red should be assured that they get access to 6 5 11 and then just play with a overwheat sheep. Can point to the right, get a settlement on 6 12. So the access to the wheat port. I like that setup more for red. But now, blue can go for a similar setup, right? 6 3 4, 6 5 11. And in that case, red gets 8 5 10. Or maybe red just gives up on wood and goes for something like 8 5 3 to focus on a more overwheat sheep kind of a game. And then what does orange want to do? Okay. I mean, red still gets access to something like 5 4 11. Then orange goes for 9 4 2, right? So do I just go for 8 3 here? I mean, it's either 8 3 or 6 11. 8 3 is not a bad option. I mean, I am dependent only on 8 and 3 to roll throughout the game, or maybe 8 3 and 10. And my expansion spots also do not give me new numbers. So only if, like, this would be like a perfect feast or a famine. Like if 8s and 10s and 8s and 3s roll a lot, I will have an excellent game, or else I will be struggling throughout the game. Oh, wait, I am in the second position here. I don't know why I was thinking I'm in the first position and orange gets to place before me. So I mean 6 3 11 seems all right, but do I just want to focus on Orvi cheap? Like the 9 2 4 gives me double ore, which will match my wheat and sheep production at this point. The 4 ore rarely gets blocked. 9 wheat is going to be targeted quite a bit, but I don't think I can do much here about that. Orange will get a settlement on 9 3 11, point down, and then get sheep production later on in the game. I can point to the left and get access to 6 2. Maybe the wood port comes in handy. Or do I just want to go for 9 4 11? I mean 9 4 11, I can point down, maybe get a settlement on 6 3. Doesn't, I mean, it improves my wheat production, but I'm not sure what I do with that. 3 4 also doesn't seem too strong. Maybe I can connect and take road. Yeah, I don't think I like that option. I think this is a better choice. And this forces orange to go for something like 9 3 11, which gives them only 3 resource production. But orange has expansion on 3 4, which will give them access to sheep. Has the best wood, the best brick production on board. So should be able to get to 3 4 as well, or 4 11 as well. The other option is orange just goes for something like 8 3. Yeah, it doesn't do that. So here I think blue is in a very strong position, especially once blue gets access to the 3:1 port and the wheat port. Yeah, red rolls a 7. Solo blocks blue. I don't mind that at all. I will accept it too. Okay, trades with me. I'm okay with it. Okay, so I'm just a 4 or a 10 away from getting a city. Your orange should not target me, I believe. I mean, for orange, the 4 ore is an easy block, right? It blocks everyone. I'll be surprised if orange steals from me. I mean, let's see. Steals from red. Here, what do I want to do? Do I buy a dev card? I don't think so. Let's see if I can get a break. I'll just go for it. Try and get access to the 3:1 port. I don't think I'm giving up over here. Okay. So I need a 10 to roll. Yeah, I mean, I can accept a 1:1 here. Hopefully, I don't roll a 7. Yeah, maybe I jinxed it. Here, I give up on sheep and maybe I give up on wood. Okay, so blue accepts it. In that case, I'll target red here. I get wheat. I don't mind giving up on wheat. The problem is there is no way I can block both orange and red. Or there is no good place to block both of them. Here the reason why I'm getting a city on 942 is because the 4 and the 9 will not be blocked a lot. Like orange and red rarely blocks a 9 and blue and red will rarely block a 4. Because if I get a city on like 8-3-10, both blue and orange can block the 10 ore and maybe solo block me on the 8 sheep. So I didn't want to take that risk. Yeah, blue gets a city as well. And with the access to the 3:1 port, blue can be very, very scary. I don't think so I can give up on brick here. Blue is in a very strong position already. Unless I'm getting a 3:1 or something which gets me close to a city. So yeah, orange will steal from me. Will block the 4 and yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, for me, I still have to just focus on getting to the 3 to 1 port. With my production, it's not the best, but it's still, yeah, just end my turn now. I mean, I can accept this trade. If it's a 2 is to 1, yeah. Here, I mean, I think blue has to be the target, right? They have the best production, the best ORV cheap. Yeah, does block blue. So if for 4 rolls, I get a city. If for 8 rolls, I buy a dev. Anything else, and I'm not sure what my move is. I can do a trade like this or a trade like this. Yeah. Okay, so 4 does roll. Just give me the city and I'll end my turn. Yeah. So I would want a 10 to roll here. That way it would just give me a couple of dev cards, which is a pretty good trade for me. Yeah, orange is going to accept ore for sure, and blue will accept brick because they don't produce either of those resources. Like, yeah, here maybe if I can get an insurance, I'll go for it. Yeah, let's see. So I get a monopoly as my first dev card. So that is pretty good. And I think surely something like a monopoly on wood or brick will come in very, very handy on this board. I mean, blue should easily just get a settlement here, right? Maybe I just embargo blue at this point. I don't think I should let blue get a settlement here. Blue is already in a very, very strong position. At least the 8 block is coming in handy. So what is the role that I want? Maybe, I mean, I wouldn't mind another 10 or a 4 just so that I can buy a couple of dev cards. I think 10 is slightly better for me. Okay, with that 8, but there is nothing that I can do, right? Let's see. Maybe I get a trade for sheep. Something like this might work. So there is. Do I just do a 4:1, get a brick and end my turn here? I think it's fine. I mean, it's not like I have any other choice anyway. And I don't want to play my knight just yet. Yeah, I mean, orange is also a big threat. Yeah, I don't. Nobody has ore here. So just blocks orange. I mean, yeah, orange might take the longest road as well, right? So it makes sense. But everyone's at 0. I'm not sure what red is expecting here. Okay, that 2 is nice. Wouldn't mind a couple of 8s though. So here, do I want to play a monopoly on ore? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, this is fine. Let's see. I'll accept somebody who. Okay, blue said okay. So then my target has to be orange. This gives me the settlement that I'm looking for, and now I can just end my turn. I think now my only focus is to keep on buying devs. Yeah, surely not accepting a 1:1 here. Although, I mean, red isn't in a very strong position. Red does not have a lot of expansion spots. Okay. So with a 9 rolling, I am now, okay, 10, that means there is quite a lot of wood available. So if for 8 rolls, maybe I just play a monopoly on wood, get a road settlement on the 6-2 tile. Or, I mean, another 10 is fine as well, right? If a 10 rolls, I can still get a road settlement after playing a monopoly. But that doesn't help me in any way. So now my hand is busted. Here, I think I'll just end my turn. Not a lot that I can do. Yeah, luckily orange does not have any cards and also already has 5 settlements. So orange needs to get a city to make any progress. I'll accept a 1:2 here. Yeah, this is fine as well. I'm giving red a settlement, but this gives me a dev card, even if an 8 doesn't roll. And red takes away blue's settlement spot. That is quite good as well. But I mean, the problem is haven't been able to fight for army at all. And now, in hindsight, maybe orange is the one who needs to have the longest road. Let's see what blue does. Blue does have a couple of dev cards, but blue hasn't played any. Okay. So, yeah, what can I do? There is a lot of wood available, right? Or, I mean, there is a decent amount of sheep available, at least 4 sheeps available. So I can buy 4 dev cards. Mm. And that would hurt red as well. So maybe that is the right move. Wow, I get all knights. Let's see. I mean, red most likely just plays a knight here. If they have a VP, that would be very, very lucky. But it looks like they have something good. I'm not sure why blue is accepting this. Yeah, I'll not say anything here. I would have preferred at least 1 or 2 VPs here. Getting all knights is a little unfortunate. I mean, I can still get a road settlement on this turn. If I just get a settlement on the wood port, I can play my knight and hope that I steal either a wheat or a brick. Yeah, let's see if I can get a 1:2. In any case, I think I'll just accept a trade with blue. Blue cannot take road. Okay, blue not playing a knight. I mean, blue might have a monopoly as well. Okay, so red is the target. If I get a break, I basically just get a road settlement. I need to help. I mean, I don't have three here. Hopefully, I can roll a 7. Okay. I do get a break. And I can build 3 roads. Let's see if I get this trade. So now I can just do a 3:1, get a break. And now red does not have a easy settlement spot. Although I cannot get my settlement here, but this is fine. Okay, solo blocks blue. When plays a knight, okay, and will now target me, okay. Yeah, I think blue with 4 def cards is equally strong, right? Let's see. I mean, for me, the 6 still has to be the target. Here, I mean, the chat is quite nice here, especially orange is very active in chat, so is red. Also, I mean, red here should just focus on getting cities, right? Or maybe actually red can try and get a couple of VPs. That is also, or at least get one VP and then focus on getting city. Maybe that is not a bad move, I would say. Also, I'm wondering, like, why did I block the 6 wood? Maybe the 5 sheep is a better block. Wow, blue buys another def card here. Should be targeting red. Yeah, I don't think so. I will be trading with anyone this game anymore because everyone is in a very, very scary position. Red can easily be on 9. Orange, once they get road, orange is on 9 and they can just maybe get a city or buy a dev card. Okay, I don't think that was the right move, but let's see. Okay. I get a word which doesn't help me too much. I can still try and get a trade. I don't think so. There should be anyone trading with me. Yeah, that. Here, I mean, I do have 2 settlement spots open. Yeah, I mean, I have to target orange here again. Yeah, this is what I meant when I was disappointed I got 4 knights. Because although I've been playing a knight every turn, it's been a little difficult to make a lot of progress. And people do think I might have the game here. To be honest, I wouldn't mind blue getting a settlement because that takes away a I mean, actually, orange doesn't need any more settlements, right? Let's see if orange plays a knight. Okay, I don't mind that at all. Okay, is trying to pull for the win. Here, do I block the 10? It doesn't help anyone there, but it is what it is. And I think at this point, I'll just try and get a couple of settlements. And the reason why I'm getting a settlement on 5, so if a 5 rolls, I can try and get brick to help me get the second settlement. Here, I'm not sure if red has another, like if red actually disconnected or. I mean, if blue has VPs, blue will win the game, right? So I'm just hoping blue rolls a 7. Red surely has a VP, but I think red has just quit the game at this point. Maybe if red had a road builder, they were still considering an option of plowing me. And because I got this settlement, red just disconnected. I mean, all I need is a single. Wait, so it's just a bot who is building extra roads. Doesn't. Okay, so red had a road builder there. So I did guess correctly. Hopefully, roll the 7. Okay, at least the 10 block comes in handy. The thing is, I'm still on 8. I need to get a settlement and a city. So I would like a 8 to roll on my turn. That would help me get a settlement and then. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Okay, so blue wins the game here, plays a monopoly on over. Sorry, orange wins the game here. Yeah, here, I mean, yeah, I don't think so. There was anything that I could have done. Blue ends up on 8 points. It's the same as me. Yeah. Maybe my monopoly wasn't the best. I'm not sure what I could have done differently. I got 4 dev cards out of a single monopoly, so I don't think it was the worst case scenario or it was a bad monopoly. But and at that point, I did think red was on 8 or 9 points. So hurting both blue and red was a good move. But that means that yeah, there were 3 more VPs in the in the deck, and not a lot of VPs left out there. So it was just VPs and a knight or 2 knights because everything else has been played. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, not much I could have done there, I believe. The dice roll, I mean, threes were good. Apart from that, it was fairly even, I would say. Only 1, 2, but don't expect more out of it either. A few more fours would have been pretty good, but then I think that helps everyone get over and sheep. Yeah, also I blocked red, but I mean, I'm not sure what was the right move. I think at that point I had to extend the game. Yeah. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. Do let me know in the comment section what would you have done differently in that game. So with that game, I mean now my rank is 647. It's still not too bad, but yeah, it's a long way to go. Anyway, bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.